me know when you're ready, bro. Should be good. Yeah, Lord, we good. Yeah, it's Shalom, bro. Shalom. It's Shalom. Shalom. All right, cool. All right, come on. Hey, bro. All right, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Kakudash, double honor to elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, GMS, peace, blessed to the elect. All right, my brother Kazaki Allah to my right is Yashima. All right, today we get into the topic of some of the elect will die for the testimony of YAHAWASHI. All right, and it's all through the spirit. It's been a circulating topic. Beginning with our elder apostles, something that they've been speaking on, recently, because you have a lot of men, they deny that prophecy. They deny the prophecy of the charagma, the mark of this beast system. But eventually, we're all going to have to make a choice. And one of the penalties by way of this man, Esau Edom, for denying that charagma is you getting beheaded. Getting your head chopped off, man. All right? And it doesn't sound appeasing to the flesh, but hey, if that is our lot, to, if that's, the last test of our faith, we got to go through with it. You got some, bro? And Bible shot, when you get time, you can get 2 Timothy 3:14. See, we in a time of persecution, man.
Right, man. That's why the Lord taking brothers through certain sufferings, man. Because the sufferings the things we gonna go through, it's not compared to what we going through right now. So that's why the scripture calls it a light affliction what we're doing. But it's really the Lord really finna. All the stuff we done prophesied about and talked about, it's gonna actually happen, man. It's gonna actually come, and some brothers gonna be faced with death. Some brothers gonna receive power. Some brothers gonna have to go through that part of dying for the word. Say 2 Timothy
3:14.
Okay. Right. So you never know what your lot is. So just hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 Timothy. Chapter 3, starting at verse 14. We'll start at verse 12. Right?
Okay.
This is starting at verse 12. It says, "Yea, all they that will live godly in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach shall suffer persecution."
I mean, that's really the main point, honestly. Yeah. I mean, we can read down to 14, but I mean, that's really it. You read it again.
Verse 2 Timothy 3:12. It say, "Yea, all that live godly in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach shall suffer persecution."
Meaning, if you fully believe in His word, if you're fully persuaded in your own mind, see, them demons know who to attack. They know who to attack. They know that you're fully in this thing, and those are the ones that they come for, man. As the beloved elder Apostle Hart, he was giving a brief testimony on before he came into the truth, and when he came into the truth, he was getting attacked by spirits. But then, when we all cross over, we get the understanding of why. Okay? Well, see, it's not over yet. As we approach the hour of temptation, which is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 down to 18, the time when they implement that device, all right, for your hands or in your forehead, during that time, hey, Satan is going to amp it up, man. Because these Edomites, they're the physical counterpart of Satan on the earth. These are the devil's children. His sons and daughters. And dealing with the elite, they got it out for us, man. They know that we're the prophets, and they're going to have the mindset, kill them all. I don't care who they are. And even dealing with those outside of the ministry. The time of persecution, well, it's called the time of Jacob's trouble, man. They gonna have the mindset, I don't care what camp you in. If you know you an Israelite, I don't care if you don't know you an Israelite. I'm just get all you Israelites. You know, that's gonna be Edom's mindset. But he's especially gonna be incensed or hot concerning those that know the word, man. Okay? If you can read,
I got a precept.
Okay, go
going to you said children of the devil. This is 1 John chapter 3. I'm starting at verse 8. He that committed sin is of the devil, for the devil sinned from the beginning.
Yeah, and you know what? Because you got cats saying that the mark of this beast system is sin. It's not simply sin, but it's a sin to take it. It's a sin unto death to take it. And that's what Edom wants out of our people. He wants you to be like him. Our people taking that CHIP, that's Edom getting his lick back. Because see, he sold out going back to the beginning. When he gave up his birthright to our forefather Jacob, you know, and also he lost the blessing, but that was all in the spirit. But beginning when he sold his birthright fair and square, he sold out. You know? So now he wants to get you to sell out. He does it on every level, dealing with our people. But see, this is gonna be the main thing though. Because this time a temptation is gonna try everybody, even us. You know? Yeah, you got it, brother.
Because going back to what the brother said, it's just like this. Just like, say, for instance, you got all our people who have sold out to Esau, right? And then they try to turn back. See, Esau want to get you to the point to where ain't no turning back. Man.
Yep, that's it.
You know, because you can act like you down with Esau. You know what I'm saying? But you can be in your mind you against him. But when he put that chip in you, because see, it's just like if when you start to learn how the mind work, all the thoughts that manifest in your mind, like, they don't stay in your head. They come out as energy, man. Esau know this. See, Esau is according to his saying, like he can put a cap on your head with electrons on it, and when you think, he can see what your thought process is through that, man. You know, so this is how the body works. That's why, like, if somebody come around you and you can feel their negative energy, you really feeling their whole thought process around you, man. Because when you think something, those thoughts go into the nature, go into the universe, man. It's because the body is pure energy. So once Esau put that chip in you, that's why he said when he put that chip in you, he can automatically prevent you from doing a crime or doing this. Cause see, he can see your every thought process. Then that's one of the main purposes he want to put that chip in you, to control you from inside out, man.
Yeah, and like the elder Ariala in Dallas said, your mind, your brain, which in the Hebrew is lab. You know, that's the meaning for heart. Your mind, that's where the outside world, the external world, the physical realm, and the spiritual realm meet is in your mind.
Right.
You know, you see the brother speaking about ideas, different thoughts that you vocalize. They come out as words, but it all starts in your mind. But that's where the physical world and the spiritual world meet. But dealing with Esau, Edom, they know that.
Oh.
They understand that, and they pretty much want to make everyone an extension of them.
Oh.
That's the core of the NWO, the worship of Satan, man. The spiritual demon Satan, as well as his physical counterpart, the Edomites.
Oh.
And we're here to tell our people not to take it, and the penalty by way of the system for not taking it is capital punishment. You're gonna be beheaded. You got a lot of guys that won the game say that they ain't gonna happen. We gonna see. What if your damn head is in it? That ain't what it's talking about then. Your head on the chopping block. They about to cut your head off. That ain't what it's talking about then. All right, you got it, brother.
1 John 3:8. He that committed sin is of the devil, for the devil sinned from the beginning.
Yep.
For this purpose the Son of the Most High was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil.
Yeah, because he's coming to destroy the NWO. But he's going to allow Edom to get so far, man. And you're going to feel like you in some type of horror / sci-fi thriller when it happened. And that's the Lord proving his point, man. We going to see if it ain't real. For all these cats that have been talking shit, and we got our voices low, what I'm saying? We are, out in the open at the reservoir, but, we by the bench, so, what I'm saying? We want to keep it more enclosed. But we gonna see, cause see, the Lord, he's gonna have the last laugh, so to speak. Cause a lot of guys mocking right now, but see, that's okay. You know, Adam Abbott or whatever they call themselves now. WFI. And the head guy, man, he's a novice. You know? And I've been in the truth longer than you, and I'm a novice. I can at least acknowledge it. You know? But you coming up against our apostles and elders, you don't know shit, man. And if it wasn't for those men, you wouldn't even know who you are, man. But here it is, you coming up talking against, you know, the apostles, man. The Lord gonna do something to Jake, bro. You know, if you a man of the Lord, he gonna break you, man. But I don't think that guy right. You know, we'll see what happens though. You got it, bro.
Whosoever is born of the Most High do not commit sin,
right?
For his seed remaineth in him.
Oh, because the Most High's seed remains in that brother, meaning his word remains in that brother. The seed is the word of the Heavenly Father, because ultimately the Lord chose you from the foundation of the world. And see, that's the mystery, dealing with the Lord, how he does with his men, you know, because at the end of the day, if you remember the elect, you're going to make it anyway. But we still have to preach the word, you know, because this is our job. And we here to show the Lord, you know, we want salvation too. All right? But that time is going to try everybody, man. So you're going to have brothers in their mind, they're going to know, you know what? Hey, we've been going over this over and over again. I believe that prophecy. Now we seeing the prophecy. This is it. You know? Well, okay, we at the end of the road now. If this side of the Lord wants me to go out, because all you're going to do is appear before the throne of YAHAWASHI anyway. All right? And what do you have to hold on to? There's a movie, the apostles mention it from time to time, but it's called Jacob's Ladder, it's a classic, really, you know. But wasn't the guy named, the main character, his name is Tim Robbins, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, that movie showed you how the spirit world worked, you know. The man, he was like in and out of, you know, he was in and out of spirit world during the movie, because really during the entire movie, he was actually dying. I think, you know, he was, you know, on a plane, you know, because he was off in the war. I think it was in Vietnam or something. But his mind was playing tricks on him. But this one scene where he went to see the chiropractor, and the chiropractor represented his angel, you know, like his guardian angel. He said, sometimes the people or the things you look at as demons, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he said, you know, the people you look at as demons are really angels freeing you from the earth. Because that man, he really wanted to hold on to his world, you know, to this world. You know, he remember his kids died, and he still wanted to patch things up with his woman. But we in a time where we got to let the world go, bro. Like, the hour of temptation, that's showing, do we love YAHAWASHI or do we love the world? You know, and you can't choose both. You know? Yeah, you got it, bro.
And he cannot sin because he is born of the Most High.
But yeah, going back to what the brother had read in the prophecy, because really, the Bible's a book of prophecy, man. You know? You're not gonna make that ultimate sin. Now, we still go off. I'm glad the brother reading this, man. We still go off in the flesh because we in the flesh. You can find fault in any man. Like the beloved Elder Pastor Hart said, if you dig deep enough, you can find hypocrisy in any man if you dig deep enough. But that's why we need the Lord, man. We need YAHAWASHI to cover us. And, you know, we don't want to sin willfully. We don't want to, you know, do too much. The scriptures say, you know, you offend less. But dealing with the mark of this beast system, when Edom makes an edict for every man, woman, a little boy, a little girl to take it, if you take that, that's the ultimate sin. All right? If you're of the elect, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna take it, man. You know? And our beef with you other Israelite groups, you're not even telling Jake to not take it. Now, on one end, you're saying, okay, that ain't the mark. But you're not even telling Jake not to take it. Like, you just leaving a wide door open for them to get this thing, man. But, you know, we here to tell y'all that is the mark. You know, and because of what the Lord gonna do to you, you know, that's why you should not take it. You don't want to be rejected by YAHAWASHI, man. And you don't want to die in them thermonuclear missiles. But the Jakes that take that, they gonna be in that fire, man. You know? You got it, brother.
I'm gonna read that in the NLT, bro. This verse 9.
Okay.
Go and get a better understanding on it. It's 1 John 3:9. Those who have been born into the Most High's family do not make a practice of sinning, because the Most High's life is in them.
Yeah, hey, really, every brother is a form of YAHAWASHI. You know, and that's why I say, you know, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, and that's why we got to take it more serious. Even when we link up, you know, like the Lord is there. Like, I need to be like, you link up with brothers, we have fun, you know, we laugh, we joke, but really we on eggshells too. That's why we got to be more careful, because the Lord is there, you know, and the Lord is in that brother.
And the scripture tell you about jesting all the time. It's jesting goes into joking. You know, like you said, you know, you had your fun, but like you said, when the brothers come together, it's especially during camp time, man. It's serious.
Yeah, serious.
But you know, brothers have fun with the scriptures too. But it's you still be serious even when you having fun. Man.
Yeah, it's serious overall.
Right. Come on.
The Lord ain't playing, man. You know, we in a time of judgment. You know, you see that damn earthquake in Turkey? All the people, you know, they report from Istanbul, and it's saying now it's over 20,000. You know, and they still finding bodies, bro. But it tells you in the prophecy, in the book of Matthew 24, it's gonna be earthquakes in diverse places. It also tells you that in 2nd Ezra, 9, I believe. So we in that time, brothers, and see the hour of temptation, bro. Our God about to judge the whole earth. He got every reason to bring the missiles. Look at all the wickedness now, but especially when that happened, and he look at all you Israelites is gonna take it, bro. Our God, he gonna destroy this place, man. And Jake not taking it serious, you know? And we crying out, but eventually the Lord gonna pull us back, bro. All right, that's enough. I'm done talking. Because when he pulled back his prophets, that's the Lord saying, I ain't talking to y'all no more, man.
Right.
You know?
Because see, this what we doing. This word is really keeping everything balanced. It's keeping the destruction from coming. Because going to Revelation 7, you know, the angels holding the destruction back until the 144,000 sealed, man. Once the 144,000 sealed, then he gonna let you know the angels gonna, you know, they gonna bring the destruction. They
gonna do their thing.
So while we out here still, it's still keeping the destruction from coming. But once the Lord, like, and that seal goes into the which the angels gonna know. Okay, all that everybody that's a part of the elect, 144,000, his faith strong enough to go through what he got to go through now. Let's do it now, and then the Lord gonna be like, boom, let's go, come with it all.
Yeah.
Right, and that's when the bottom gonna fall out of everything. See, people don't even understand like what we doing right. I know the brothers in the truth, but I'm talking about people around the earth don't understand how powerful what we doing right now, man. Because every word you say is the end just a spirit, man. That's why YAHAWASHI told disciples, the words that I speaking to you, they are life, they are spirit, man. So the words that we speaking, it's going around the 4 corners of the earth,
like the wind,
sealing up and then the angels making sure it do it. According to Revelation 7, you got one angel, he telling the other angel to hold back the destruction, while the other angel make sure the elect seal. You know, it's angels doing different. You got different missions, man. And then them angels that's giving the mission to bring the destruction. You know, they sitting waiting to get the green light. Look, all the elect ready now. They ready to be able to go through what they gotta go through. Bring it, you know, let the bottom fall out of that. And that's when the Lord gonna let Esau just come with all his tactics.
Yeah, and for you other camps, outside of those that teach the truth, like we do, you other camps, man, from y'all coming a bunch of unclean spirits. It's a right spirit coming from us, because it's from the throne. What's coming from us, but what's coming from y'all, it's just demons, man. Like them guys, WFI. Like, man, what the hell are you talking about, man? And these other cats too, man. You know, Eric Jake want to hop up and be King David, and you know, there's all types of madness in Israel. But the Lord gonna sit Jake down, like the brother was saying. You know, because we gonna see, man. At the end of the day, when the prophecy happened, that's the Lord showing you. See, we'll say the kingdom of the Most High is not in word, but in power. We speak in the word, but it's the power behind it when He manifested, man. You know, you got it, brother.
Those who have been born into the Most High's family do not make a practice of sinning.
Oh, those that have been born into the Heavenly Father's family. Y'all the Heavenly Father's family, man. You know, the elect, the house, that's the house of David. It's a family. Right. You know what I'm saying? And hey, and that's why it's so serious. You know, but y'all beloved of the Lord, man, and the beloved of the Lord gonna make it to where they ain't gonna get that. Right. You know, they make mistakes, and you know, we all got a fight on our hands. You know, when like the elder Yahshua said, we got things that need to be purged out of us before we make it into them chariots. But dealing with the MOTB, you're not gonna take it, bro.
Right.
And if death is okay, well, it is what it is. I gotta sound like this old Edomite demon, at this rehab center I worked at. I'm gonna just close my eyes and be with the Lord. Cause she was always talking about, when she dies, she gonna see the Lord. Well, if she dead now, I bet she see the Lord, a so-called black man. But hey, you go to the spirit world, you're gonna be with family, man, and you coming right back. You got it, brother.
Because the Most High's life is in them, so they can't keep on sinning because they are children of the Most High.
And the children of the Heavenly Father, the sons and daughters of the Heavenly Father, not gonna take that CHIP. And some of you women, y'all may have to die too. And you read the record in Maccabees, is it first and second? Well,
that's what I was looking. That's what I was on. That's what I was on for. You call Second Timothy. Come. I'm gonna read this verse 10. What you want to get that first out? First, what you want first? What you
yeah, I'll read it.
I get it though.
Oh, you read? Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this right here. This is 1 John 3:10. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil.
Hey, you even got Israelites that's sons and daughters of the devil, man. Because they're going to take that hip. That means you belong to Edom. Hey, what did YAHAWASHI say concerning the wicked of our people? Ye are of your father, the devil. And the lust of your father you will do.
Right. And
when you look at it, really, for Jakes that teach that the MOTB is something else, you niggas really going through a back door, man. Like, you really, you ain't coming the right way. And you really looking for a way out. Because, when that time comes, we all got to deal with hunger. We all got to deal with, okay, our families want to eat, and brothers got, offspring, brothers woman nagging. We got to deal with that too. But y'all already planning an escape. Ain't no escape. Ninja, the only way in was the only way out was the only way in. That's YAHAWASHI. You got to wait on the Lord, man. Okay? But yeah, you got it, bro.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother.
Yeah, and you don't love your brother if you teaching a false doctrine, man. You actually putting a curse on him. You can't bless them in the name of YAHAWASHI, then turn around and teach them something falsely, man. That's wicked. And the Lord will get you for that too, because you adding them to the word, and you taking away from the word. You got to keep it pure. Because it don't belong to you, fool. This don't belong to us. We got to keep it pure. Just how you received it, that's how you got to give it out. But see, when the Lord started making examples out of Jake, then they'll get their act together. And for some of y'all, it's going to be too late, man. All right? You got it, bro.
I'm going to go back to 2 Timothy 3. What you want, the Maccabees first? Or?
Yeah, we get Maccabees. Okay. And just getting to the point, we'll be out for a minute. Yeah, Bible shot. You read 39 to 42.
That's weird. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1, starting at verse 39.
7.
37.
No, it's chapter 7.
Oh, okay. You want 2 Maccabees 7?
No, verse 7.
Okay. Verse 7.
No, chapter 7, verse 39.
Okay.
And Lord willing, this is edifying, man. The main point of this is the elect not going to take that CHIP, all right? No matter what happened. It shows you the seriousness of the prophecy because how adamantly the Lord has brothers going into it.
It's second,
it's a lot. My bad, bro. It's second, yeah. My bad. That's my bad. Hey, but speaking on Nicanor, hey man, which that's another one of our high holy days. We don't speak about it a lot, but it's pretty much around the time of It's close around the time of Hanak, I want to say, you know, but Nicanor, that was, you know, an Edomite during the time of the Maccabean period. He really hated us, man. You know, but we jacked that guy up. I want to say we cut his head off and his hand, you know, because he really had in his mind he was gonna take us out. The Bible is about victory over our enemies, man. You know, and we're gonna get victory over Edom again for good this time. All right, you got it, bro.
This second Maccabees chapter 7, I'm gonna start at verse 37. It said, but I, as my brethren, offered up my body and life for the laws of our fathers.
Right, because this damn devil, King Antiochus Epiphanes, he murdered these 7 brothers for not eating pork. If he did that, going back to the time of the Greeks, how much more you feel that he's going to command the Israelites be put to death for receiving the mark of his system? You know, for not receiving it, excuse me. How much more you think he's willing to do it in this time, man?
Right, because the Most High allowed him the technology now to where he really can control everybody from inside out now, man. With this chip, he not going to let them do it, but like the brother said, that's going to make him go even harder now. He really that's going into where knowledge shall be increased. Knowledge have really increased left hand side, right hand side, you know. Like Esau always used these different technologies for wickedness, man. You know, we'll use these same technologies for righteousness, man. It's like he enriched uranium and Pluton learn how to blow up everybody. See, that's for wickedness, man. That uranium and Pluton, all they use for another source of righteousness, man. But Esau turned everything into wickedness. But like the brother going into, he took his technology to the point now to where he wanted to put the key. He feel like he finna put that capstone on the pyramid, man. With this damn chip, with the C-hip he got, man. You know, with this technology, which is an ancient technology, but it's back around full circle. Ain't new under the sun. Esau trying to implement, you know, like I said, this give him total control for real now, man. So you think he's not gonna go hard to the point to where he gonna go all out, man? Back in 2 Maccabees 7:37, but I, as my brother, offered up my body and life for the laws of our fathers, beseeching the Most High that he would speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou by torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is the Most High.
And see, time coming, they're not gonna care how old you are, because he murdered the oldest to the youngest, man. All right, I want to say this how he did it. He did it in a certain order, but I know right here is the youngest speaking. Okay. So he's not gonna care. He don't care. Period. This man does not consider life. All right. And like the brother said, they want that ultimate control. They already have something that's called behavior modification. They do that through way of their propaganda machine, the media. You know, what you see on TV, what you see and hear on the internet, the radio. You know, they modify or they alter your behavior. They want you to think how they want you to think. You know, it's that simple.
Right.
You know, social engineering. You know, how much more with this? Like brother said, this is the finishing touch. So you refusing this? Like hell no! Like you ain't supposed to refuse this.
Right.
You know who you think you are. You know.
Because see, with that chip in his so-called righteous thoughts, he can it's like a computer, man. He got the chip, he got the C-hip in you. It's like he can go in and he can delete that thought, man. Mm-hmm. You know, erase that. No, I want you to know, you can't think that part. You can't think this part. You know, that's why he went to jail, man. They were saying, and this a doctor came out and said it was like it was neurons in it. What is neurons? Go back to your neurology, your brain, man. You know, it's neurons in it to alter your thought process, man.
Yeah.
This is what the whole Quran is all about, man.
Yeah, and then they were saying all that about the jab, you know, that juice, saying it was an operating system and it destroyed your God gene. How much more with this? You know, how much this the actual thing? You know,
right.
That's why it's so serious, bro. So if you teaching something else, don't you know you got a lot of blood on your hand? But y'all don't care about that though. But you're gonna be held accountable for all these Israelites you leading astray, man. And they're going to take that thing and it's going to be your fault. And you got to live with that. The Lord may have them take it, have them die different ways, and just save you for the missiles. But you got to think about all that. He leave you, you know, alive for a little bit. You know, make you think about it. You got it, brother.
Verse 38. And that in me, my brethren, that in me and my brethren, the wrath of the Almighty, which is justly brought upon our nation, may cease.
Yeah.
Right? Because when the 2/3 that's gonna die anyway, it's all about the elect standing up, because the elect is set for the preservation of the nation of Israel anyway, man.
Yep.
That's why the Lord said if it wasn't for a remnant, we would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Yep.
So that remnant that's gonna stand firm is gonna stand stiffly for the name and the word of YAHAWASHI. You know, whether it's facing death or whatever, they set for the preservation of the whole nation anyway, man. So it don't even matter about, it don't even matter about what y'all think anyway, man.
Yeah.
You know, but we got to do this, you know. Like I said, you have to mark those that cause division, man. You know, this had to happen. But understand the full circle of everything, man. Everybody got to play their role, you know. Everybody got to play their role. It has to be duality. Somebody coming to get, you know, somebody right and somebody wrong, man. But it's coming around to bring the point up to show when it do happen who was right and who wrong. While the Lord said, then you gonna know who was his chosen, man.
Yeah, because Jake's mindset is that it's not gonna happen. Really.
Come.
You think about it, they don't believe in that prophecy. But see, it says how our faith is pretty much let me find it real quick. It's in 2nd Esdras.
You want me to finish it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it real quick.
Okay, come.
2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Right.
You know?
Read that verse 21.
21?
Yeah. I mean right here, 24. You start at 23. No, I started at 22.
All right, yeah, well, yeah, they going into the time. All right, 2nd Esdras 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Come.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Right, man. So this is what's coming, man. The full storehouse is gonna be found empty. The sown places unsown, because America, the land of America, haven't went through this whole process since the so-called Great Depression, man. And all that was orchestrated by the elites so that they can take the gold, you know what I'm saying, so that they can implement this system that they got now, man, to get total control, you know. But and this what they finna come with again, man. Sure, because they gonna have to put the pressure on the people, man, you know, to make them want a new system, you know what I'm saying. To make them want a new system and make them look for a way, you know, make them look for answers to what's happening, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Right, man. See, who is those that's gonna be afraid? Everybody whose mind is not set on YAHAWASHI, man. If you're not looking for the return of the Lord, if you're not looking for these prophecies to come to pass, you're gonna be even though the righteous gonna scarcely be saved, but even when that fear hit us, we always gonna go back to the streets. We know what to do, man. You know, because the flesh gonna rise, man. The flesh gonna rise every time, but we're gonna walk in the spirit. Go ahead, bro.
At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
And see, you notice how you never hear them saying Israelite groups, talking. They never go into these scriptures right here, man. This is what's coming, man. What's gonna make friends fight like enemies, man? The famine, the sown place is gonna be unsown, man. You know, they gonna come with their charagma, man. Yep. You know, it's gonna be just like with the jab. You see how those who was taking the jab was going against those who didn't.
Yeah, it was a division.
It was like they was trying. It was like, cause everybody who had the jab, I'm like, what you really feeling to? Why you gotta preach this to me? If you say you took it, I say I ain't. That should be the end of. What's making you feel? What the hell is in your mind, man? Cause I look at everybody who took it. Why all of a sudden you want me to take it? What you feeling? You want me to feel what you feeling? You know what I'm saying? I asked you, tell me like, what's wrong, bro? Yep. What you took? What's wrong? Cause it's like their whole thought process changed, man. You know? Yep. You got it, bro.
Man, bro. Misery won't company.
How much more? Right? How much more when they come with the charagma, man? You got it, bro.
And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
Right.
The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
Right, man.
A water shortage, all type of things gonna be happening, man. Blackouts.
The word ain't gonna be, they're gonna be looking for answers, but we gonna be as pilgrims in those days, man. You know, the men of the Lord, you ain't gonna find them. They're gonna be as pilgrims in those days. You got it, bro.
Let's say, is it in Amos? But it says, the prudent shall keep silent in those times, for it is an evil time. This is the famine of the word, man. It says, verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world.
Right, man. So whosoever remaineth, man.
It said how the elect are preserved.
Right. So some brothers ain't gonna taste death. You know, some brothers gonna be given a power, man, spiritual power. Some brothers gonna have to go through taste of death, you know. But they all still, but the elect is still gonna be preserved. I forget their scriptures in John where it said those who really believe in YAHAWASHI, they never really see death. I'm a fan. And go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you just resting with the Lord, you know. It says, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth.
Right. So it's some of the elect not gonna taste death from birth, man. Some of the elect is gonna be beamed up. They're gonna be changed in the twinkling of an eye into those new bodies. Go ahead.
And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning.
There you go, right there,
new
man.
Bodies.
Right, and you see, the Most High gonna put His law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. Esau want to do that. He want to put his law, statutes, and commandments in your inward parts, which is their charisma, man.
But yeah, I was looking at this one article dealing with in Germany. They were speaking about how a lot of people, like thousands of people, I want to say over 4,000 or 5,000 people, and it's probably more now. They received the charisma in Germany, and they were saying this person has his last testament under his skin. They said that in the article. Testament goes into covenant, you know. So like Edom is putting his way in you, you know. If you take that thing, man. All right, like you making a marriage with the beast, pretty much.
Right.
You know, that's the token of it.
Your whole body, like your spirit is energy, man. What you think that like they model these computers off of the way the body runs, man. You know what I'm saying? With the whole hard drive and information, you know, you already, your body process, they just mimic everything that YAHAWASHI already made, trying to create their own. You finna say something?
No, that's it.
Go ahead.
Say, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
This what I want you to get right there. Evil gonna be put out, man, and what say deceit shall be quenched.
Yeah.
Right. See, this is the whole process. All this had to happen, man. In order for evil and deceit to be put out and quenched, it had to come. First, had to be manifested, man. And going into 2nd Israel is 4 and 5, where the seeds of the evil, it's a certain amount it has to do. It has to get to, man. You know, it's a certain level it has to get to, man.
Yeah, and also this life, really, it shows you He's the power, man. You know, YAHAWASHI is the power. And you think about it, because, you know, this is the way He chose to do it. But this is gonna be a pure example of Him exhibiting His power on the earth by bringing these judgments, man. In particular, the thermonuclear missiles, you know. But
that's it.
Yeah. You know, we get 1 Thessalonians 3 and 4. Okay. We drop that in Timothy. But
you want to finish Maccabees?
Yeah, you can finish it out. Yeah.
Second Maccabees chapter 7, verse 39. Then the king, being enraged, handed him worse than all the rest, and took it grievously that he was mocked. Yeah, and you think about what Edom did to our people post-slavery, man. You don't think they're gonna do shit like that again? Now you read that book, which is based off an exhibit, I want to say. It's a book called Without Sanctuary. You look at all those lynchings of so-called Negroes in America post-slavery, all right? But hey, that book Without Sanctuary, they even show you so-called Italians being lynched, being hung, showing you, hey, a lot of them so-called Italians are Israelites. I want to say they show you Issachar too. You know, so-called Mexicans being lynched. But hey, that's how Edom feel about the Israelites, man. They don't care. He put you to death for nothing.
How much more so if you don't do what they want you to do?
Right. He feel like we mocking him. We coming out teaching against his system, teaching everybody this, saying what we ain't gonna do. This mock. He feel like we mocking him, man.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord is he feel like this mockery to him.
Yep. And like the beloved Apostle Gabar said, it's also considered treason.
Come.
Now we're enemies to the state, so to speak, and of the government by teaching the word. You know, hey, this is why Rome was in an uproar, because of the so-called Christians, the Mashiachim, those that follow YAHAWASHI. This was causing riots and, you know, people going crazy, man. This is what we teaching. You know? You got it, bro.
So this man died undefiled and put his whole trust in the Lord. Last of all, after the sons, the mother died.
Right, and that's the point right there. Go ahead.
Let this be enough now to have spoken concerning the idolatrous feasts and the extreme tortures.
Yeah, and you taking that sea hip, that's like you a partaker of an idolatrous feast, you know? Or like, hey, in the book of Daniel, which is, hey, it's a lot of examples in the book of Daniel, man. The book of Daniel is a very good book showing, you know, the integrity of our forefathers. You know, not being partakers of the king's table, you know, the king's meat, you know, those three holy brothers refusing to bow to their golden image that Nebuchadnezzar set up, you know. Well, that modern image or that modern statue is a sea hip, you know. That device is like you know, small image, man. You know, because hey, Jake want to say, well, you know, because you playing semantics, man. You know, Jake playing games. Well, yeah, I talk about the mark, but what about the image of the beast? You know, the beast in his image. What about that?
So yeah, the ultimate, the image is his imagination going to what's the ultimate totality of his image, the sea hill. This is how when he put the sea, you know, which the image is his imagination. Go ahead.
It show how you think, but the image itself is NATO and the EU. Because this is, but I mean, no, but I mean that ties into it.
Beast,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The beast is NATO and the EU, but his image is based off of Rome. Cause see, this is really a replica of Rome. It's really Rome coming back, but you know, Western thought, you know, Westernization. But we read in Maccabees, you had what's called Hellenization. It's the same thing,
right?
Like you're saying, you know how they think. So you know, I mean, that ties into it because your image, you know, for example, you got the word shadow. Because you know, it's not true to say flee the shadow of this world.
Right.
Your shadow follows you. You know, it's like a lower image of you, so to speak. That's how that's how Esau Edom wants the people of this world, man.
Right.
Well, what's the one saying? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. You know. So like Bro was saying, they want to make you just like them. But that's a cut on Adam Abbott and them or whatever the hell they call themselves, man. Because they playing games saying, we know what about the beast in his image.
Right.
But really it's one and the same. But see, that charagma, that's the token. You know,
right?
There has to be a sign that you fully down with this man.
That's what I was trying to say, right?
You know,
right? That show you that you fully complying with the image of the beast. You can't fake it, because once you take that, it's in you now.
Yeah,
you know, it's in you. So once because you can act like you with it all you want to, man. You know, physically. You know, but once you take that sea hip, man, you ain't no acting no more. He controlling you from the inside out for real.
It's like sex, because going back to marriage, which means to join together. You're being made one. You're being made one with the beast.
Right.
Hey, 666 chi psi stigma. Right. The word stigma, the number 6, it means the cut.
Right.
You know, they want to cut you and put that in you, and it's like sex.
Right.
That consummates your marriage, man. That union. Yeah, right. They said being made one. You know, but really, you know, brothers do all these different videos on this because we supposed to, but this is simple prophecy to understand, man. Jada don't see it. Ultimately, the Lord blinded them. You know, and they don't want to see it, but that shows that hey, the Lord still blinded them. All right, but we do this for you sincere brothers and sisters. Okay, you got it, bro.
What you want? 1 Thessalonians 3 and 4.
Yeah, come.
1 Thessalonians 3 and 4. It said, "For verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation, even as it came to pass, and you know."
So the key point, we were warned. That's why our beloved elder apostles and elder bishops always say, know what you're involved in. So there's no excuse, because they'll pretty much, start complaining when they start catching held in the truth, but you were warned about it. That's why a lot of men, they leave the faith because they can't stand the heat, so to speak. But the thing is, you were warned. It's not like you weren't told what would happen, including the hour of temptation. All these videos coming out, these are warnings.
Right.
It's admonition. Like the Lord telling you, this gonna happen, and for some of the elect, this gonna happen too.
Right.
They gonna implement that thing, and some of y'all are gonna be beheaded. Like brother, he balanced it out. Every member of the elect is not gonna be beheaded. Certain brothers will be raised up with that spiritual power. But the thing is, we don't know. Like brother said, hope for the best, but expect the worst. Because some brothers, man, that guillotine might break on your neck, man. He probably thought he had you. The execution looked like, man, what the fuck? And then, you take everybody out that's in that area, man, that came up against you. But thing is, we don't know. That's why we're preparing ourselves and preparing the flock for it. Now you got it, brother.
On verse 5, "For this cause, when I could no longer forbear, I sent to know your faith, lest by some means the tempter have tempted you."
The tempter, which is Satan, have tempted you, and he's tempting y'all by some of these false leaders, man. By these different false leaders. So you could be comfortable. We ain't in the time being comfortable, man. Hey, something else the beloved Apostle Gabar says, nothing stays the same, man. We got to be able to adapt to change. The only thing that don't change is YAHAWASHI. But in this life, things change, man. Even as of right now, it's not going to stay like this. In the spirit, the climate, as far as you see the way of the world, after the shutdown and things, reopen back up, you wouldn't think that that juice is really implemented like that. You see some people wearing a mask, but people freely walking around. Bro, the next shutdown, that's a lot. The next shutdown, Lord will, that's going to be the one, man. Because they're going to do something major to where it's going to be irreversible and it will not go back, bro. All right? And that's like the full entry to the NWO, because we all going to know, like the beloved Apostle Tar said, you're not going to need to ask when it's Jacob's trouble. You're going to know when it's Jacob's trouble, man.
Cool.
But you read it again, YAHAWASHI?
This is 1 Thessalonians 3 and 5. "For this cause, when I could no longer forbear, I sent to know your faith, lest by some means the tempter have tempted you, and our labor be in vain."
Right. Now, it may be in vain to certain individuals who pretended to be believers, but ultimately the labor is not in vain because the elect is still waking up. Like the brother has said, the word is going out, and it's not void, man. But if you a guy, let's say you was among us, but then you want to do your own thing, and now, you may be yelling new covenant or whatever you choosing to do, that's gonna be on you, man. We're just here to do a job, and we got one job, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And Lord will, we continue to do it until the Lord says it's enough. All right. But you got anything else?
Come on. I got it.
Also, we might as well get Revelation 20 and 4. I mean, we got to get that one. But yeah, we've been going for almost an hour, so we're gonna get ready to close it out. Yep.
Well, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 68. "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you.
Man, this is perfect. See, this is when shit get real, man. You know, during the hour of martial law, however the Lord has it happen, it may be around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, and that trailer for the movie Great State that never came out because the guy that was directing it, him and his family got murdered. But they said in the trailer, it happened while we were sleeping. It pretty much just meant, you know, the docile mind state of Americans. But also, I want to say they showed you in the trailer, people actually like laying down sleeping, you know? But then all hell broke loose, so to speak. See, it's going to happen unexpectedly, man. And the burning wrath, it begins with the elite because they know who we are. They understand this message. And they're the main ones upset. But they also got different task forces, different people they're going to send after us during the hour of martial law. You know, whether it be super soldiers, whether it be Gurkha troops, you know, whoever. It may be like certain special forces to come get brothers. But however the Lord has it happen, they pissed off. You know? they mad. You know? But hey, it is what it is.
Right.
All right?
Go ahead, Doc.
The message. This message that shows you, for people that don't take it serious, the elite take it serious, man.
Right.
All right, and they know the more that this goes out, the more it brings an end to their empire, man. You know, there you got it, bro.
Now, you best believe it, at least they feeling the heat of this word more than anybody. Because see, they the elites, they like the elites, they the elect of the nation of Esau, man. So they truly understand how powerful these words are. They understand, you know. They feeling the heat, man. You know, this is why they gonna want it. They gonna be, nah, it's this enough. It's time to go get them, man.
Yeah.
This is why they gonna like the brother saying. This is why they gonna come, man.
They got an actual priesthood too. They got an actual priesthood. They actually consort with those spirits on left hand side. Just lying to them, but they know. And you better believe they probably receiving dreams. You know, you know they're receiving different visions and all that. But not to mention what they see in the outside world. All these Israelites waking up. Even the back and forth, so to speak. You know, when, we get on different camps, and camps may say what they say about us, but they see all that. They notice the high level activity of so-called UFOs around brothers. They know that. They know they got but a short time. That's why they're going to come down with their great wrath. All right, you got it, bro.
2 Ezra 16:67. Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever.
You gonna jumped up?
Not yet, just one verse.
Okay.
So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over.
No, I'm gonna say this though, just to balance it out. He will deliver you from all trouble, but it is written for some brothers to go through that with the guillotine, which the sound of it isn't comfortable, because naturally, as a human being, you don't want to die. But you got to think about it. We're not living anyway. And then if you go through that, you're doing it for the Lord, man. And we know this life ain't the end. This ain't the end all be all, man. All right? Once again, hey, it happened. You're just going to be with the Lord, you know? Just to balance it out. He's going to deliver you, but some brothers will have to go through Revelation 20:4. And we're going to get that. You got it.
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you.
And take you where? Revelation 2:10. The devil shall cast some of you into prison, which are what? These concentration camps, man. You know, makeshift camps, FEMA camps, whatever they want to, whatever name or title they want to slap on it. They're going to imprison large numbers of Israelites, man. And it's going to be very uncomfortable. Okay? And they may put that Karagman Jake in there. We'll see how the Lord has it happen. But this is going to happen, man. You got it, bro.
And feed you being idle.
Well, feed you with what? The philosophies of the New World Order, man. Which ultimately goes to the Karagma. That's the ultimate, like we read earlier about the idolatrous feasts. Because they may be brainwashing Jake or doing, MK Ultra on Jake in these camps.
The re-education camps.
Yeah.
Trying to,
But that's what they call it too. They call it re-education camps. So They showed you the movie, damn good movie, man, from the 90s, starring Mel Gibson. It's called Conspiracy Theory. But they showed you at the beginning of the movie, I think he was a cab driver. He was talking about the Charagma. And that movie came out in the early 90s. Conspiracy Theory starring Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts, man.
Cool.
They showed you. So, hey, but you know what? You're going to find out them crazy guys is right, man. You know? Yeah. Because, hey, the Lord warned Jake, bro. But, hey, you got it, brother.
Being idle with things offered unto idols.
They shall feed you being idle. Once again, re-educating you in these camps. It says being idle, meaning you can't move. It's going to be so many people in these camps. You're going to be very uncomfortable. You know, you think about a prison with a high population, man. You know, you sharing a cell with like 3 or 4 inmates or something, man. I'm probably exaggerating. I'm just saying, like, that's how it's going to be in these camps. Cool. And you look at how they treat Issachar that's coming through the border, man. You know, when they're in prison, Issachar, you know, Issachar ain't treated good, man. And not just Issachar, but, you know, the other northern tribes that come through the border. How much more when it's the time of Jacob's trouble completely? When he coming out, you know, he coming to get all the tribes, man. Cool. But feed you being idle with things offered unto idols that, you know, when the part where it says offered unto idols, that's the Charagma. Because that's ultimate idolatry. Right. Now, you go back during the time of the ancient world, idols were not living. You know, if you engraved a statue, you know, you made an idol, you know, probably, you know, melted some gold or some silver, or, you know, you chop down a tree, you know, you got a craftsman, you know, he forming an idol that's made out of wood. It didn't move. It wasn't animated. But see, they want to put the idol in you. You know, that piece of technology, that's the idol, and it's living. Because what makes it living, they putting it in your ass. Because you living, and you're gonna be made one with this system, and it's gonna have all your records on it, your identity, you know, your medical records, you name it. You know, your damn car key, gym key, you know, house key, you know, everything. You know, you look at what they're doing with the Internet of Things, you know, the Internet of Bodies, and how they, you know, building these smart homes. We'll see how far the Lord let them get with it. But this the world they bring it. And we basically here. And it's nothing, like brother spoke earlier, during the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. It's nothing for the Lord to really speed it up and make them do things, bro. It's nothing for the Lord to, you know, enhance the technology they already got. You know, change up a Walmart. Now the technology is fully at a Walmart. Change up these banks. Right. You know, it's easy work, really. You know, but the Lord, like the brother said, the Lord's still in his elect, man. You know? But you got it, brother.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Right. And they showed you, I think brothers always make mention of that movie Geronimo, where was one Jake that was a traitor. And I want to say when Edom was carrying, you know, the Gadites off captive, you know, I forget what that Jake said, man. But Geronimo was angry with him. You know? What the fuck you think was gonna happen? You trust this so-called white man? Right. You know? And that's the spirit of our people. That you know, that Caesar is my king spirit, going back during the time of our Lord. Jake ain't changed. Cool. And that's why you gonna take that thing and you take it, Esau, Edom gonna laugh at your ass, man. Because derision mean laughing stock. Yeah, you stupid nigga. I got you to take that, you know what. Right. You know? Because that's the aha moment. We here on the earth to believe in YAHAWASHI and not give Edom that. They already laugh at us anyway. But when you do that, they really got you, man. But yeah, you got it, bro.
And trying underfoot.
Yeah, because ultimately you're going to be destroyed for taking it. Right. You know, you're going to get caught up in the race wars, the different things going to happen, man. Ain't no telling the Lord could torture you unimaginably and then still save you for the missiles. Right. For those that take that Charagma. All right? That's the seriousness of it, man.
All right, man. Going into some Israelite groups who took the jail, man. It showed you then. They consented, man. Yeah. How much more when you can't eat, you can't buy or sell, man. Or this next verse coming up right here, verse 70. For there should be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
This is Jacob's trouble. Now, collectively as a people, the nation of Israel, are what you would call a God-fearing people. That's why the scriptures say, Apostle Paul said, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Naturally, our people got a fear of the Most High. So ultimately, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord is really this time of Jacob's trouble. But also, Edom gonna be coming for the prophets, man.
Cool.
For the coming for the believers. And you can link this with I think Revelation 12,
Cool.
the last verse. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. He's angry with Israel, period. Israel, the woman.
Right.
The dragon, Roman Empire, but this Rome coming back. This system, Rome coming back. They're angry with us, but it says went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which are the elect.
Who kept the commandments.
Who keeps the commandments. Right. That's how you know.
Cool.
So, hey, like our apostles say, man, know what you involved in, man. You men and women. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
They not go, bro. See, the thing is, Jake really don't believe Esau eating the devil. We gonna see when you see the Lord really make this man fully show them horns. He ain't gonna hold back. He not gonna care, bro. His kingdom is at stake. He about to lose everything, and once he lose it this time, he lose it for good.
Right.
Just
imagine Esau controlled the whole world. He was giving power over the whole earth, man.
Yeah.
He don't want to let that go.
Yeah, he don't want to let that go.
He don't want to let that go, man.
Yep.
Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Yeah. Yeah, and you think he gonna do that simply because you just eating something that's unlawful, or what Jay be saying? Well, let's say, because y'all say the most outlandish things, man. You think he doing that because you sleeping with Edomite women?
Right.
Or you think he doing that because what they say an embargo or sanctions on the country, or the MOTB just simply being sin? Nah, he's doing that because he wants you to take that mark, man.
Come.
That's why he gonna do this.
Right.
He don't give a damn. Like, I mean, Jake getting with Edomite women. Hey, some Edomites get upset with that. These Edomites at the top, they don't give a damn about that. Like they just want power. They look at the way these people think. These top upper echelon Edomites, they look at their own people like Goyim, man. So for the Edomite man, the Edomite woman that's middle class, they don't even look at them as their own.
Right.
Now these people are above us in society, but they don't give a damn about them. They want them to take the Quran too.
Right.
So how much more for Jake, man? That's why it's serious, man.
That's scripture in what is it? Matthew 20, 25 and 20, I think, where it said the kings of the Gentiles exercise authority over them, and they benefactors them to them. They don't care nothing about the lower levels, But the Lord said it shouldn't be like that amongst Israel, because once we in our power, we're gonna make sure the whole nation
the whole nation gonna be good.
Everybody gonna be good.
Yeah, we'll say everybody eats beef.
Right. Verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, man. But how? Go ahead.
They shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
They gonna refuse that mark.
Come.
Because that's them being tried. But also, because we gotta balance it out, they're gonna be defended too. The men of the Lord, they're gonna be treated good, bro. Like, brothers gonna be showed favor in that time. With the power, the miracles. Brother, hey, just the access the Lord gonna give brothers, man.
Right.
The angels, bro, like just power on another level, man.
Even the brothers the brothers who have to going into the topic of the lesson, even the brothers who have to face death.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna have a heavy spirit on you for to go through that, man.
Yeah.
Just like them brothers in 2nd Maccabees, it was a heavy spirit on them, man. You see how they was getting tortured, man. They tongue getting cut out, man. Getting in the frying pan, limbs cut, man. The Lord had to have a heavy spirit on them just to go through that process. So the brothers who have to go through the guillotine, you sitting there, you looking, that's the Lord defend you. He put a spirit on you, like, go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got to be putting a heavy spirit on you even to go through that.
Yeah, for your members
right.
to be gone like that.
Right.
That show you, bro. Hey, the Lord love his men. And who was it? Was it Antipas? It was one of them, Lord. He was burned alive in a brazen bull. You know, during the time of the persecution of so-called Christians.
Cool.
You know, hey, but the Lord put a spirit on him to go through that. It was one of them, Lord. I want to say Antipas, but it may be another brother. But you know, hey, for those of us in this time, hey, the Lord gonna do things, man. Hey, the Lord might put a spirit on you, like Stephen, to where you see YAHAWASHI when they about to take you out. You know, it's like your spirit already making that transition in your mind. Like you see the Lord now.
Right, man.
You know.
Cause even with them brothers, man, them brothers in the Maccabees, they had to see something in the spirit, man. To just, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine, cause when you read the story over and over, man, you just like, man, that was crucial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much more than that, man? That was crucial. So,
yeah,
you know,
you read about what happened to Nat Turner. You know what I mean? I'm a little off topic, but yeah, that was horrific. It even show you the movie Birth of a Nation. When you read the ending of what they did to Nat Turner, like, bro, that had to be a man of the Lord, bro. I mean, it wasn't time yet. It wasn't time for Jake to, you know, get vengeance over Esau, Edom, but just how the Lord was dealing with his mind. You know, it was different, especially during them times. You know, but hey, you know, we bringing up these different accounts, showing you it gotta be the same people, man.
Right.
It gotta be the same people. Ain't nothing changed but the times, but the spirits of the people are still on the earth.
Right.
You know, we here and they here. You know.
Let's couple more verses.
All right, bro.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord.
The house of David. Go ahead.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide.
Yep.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord, God, YAHAWASHI.
Yep.
Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Yeah. Because we want to offend less. At the same time, you know, you may mess up in your walk. You know, you in the flesh. To the best of our ability, we want to still rehearse the righteous acts. And we fighting to get everything right. But, you know, we still in a war. So, you know, for those of y'all that's new to this thing, you like, man, I'm not perfect. Well, we're becoming perfect. You know, what makes us perfect is our faith in YAHAWASHI. All right, and this testimony he gave us.
Cool.
All right, and I'm just saying that because you got a lot of Jakes, they boast about the law, this and that. Hey man, some of you Jakes, y'all boasting about the law. Hey, if you take that charagma, it don't matter how well you kept the law, man. All right. But yeah, Lord willing, y'all were edified. You get 20 and 4. Yeah, the spirit.
This Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them.
You know what's so beautiful? What's so amazing about this? The Apostle John, he's explaining the rewards you're going to receive before what you got to go through. Like he's giving you tunnel vision, saying, okay, you about to be in the kingdom. You about to get everything. But then he's going to rewind and say, okay, but you had to go through this. But he's giving you the scoop. Okay, this is what you got to look forward to. So don't worry about this other thing I'm about to say. Go ahead.
I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them.
That's us in the kingdom. Go ahead.
And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of YAHAWASHI and for the word of the Most High.
Now he's going back in time, saying what you had to go through. You know, you being decapitated because of your belief. But why? Go ahead.
And which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
Right. You didn't believe in this system, but it didn't stop there. You didn't receive his mark also.
Right.
Which showing that you definitely don't believe in the system.
Because if you worship the image of the beast, you're gonna take the Quran.
Yeah.
You know, that's the finest stages of showing you really worshiping the image of the beast, man. And the number of his name, man, that's the final stamp. Like, boom, that's the stamp. Boom. We don't gotta worry about him no more. That's the stamp. That's the signet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they live and reign with YAHAWASHI 1,000 years.
Right, which we gonna live and reign with YAHAWASHI longer than 1,000 years, but that 1,000-year period, that's setting the groundwork, so to speak. You know, that's the beginning of the kingdom. You know, and paying these nations back double for what they did to us. You know, that's establishing the kingdom. You know, setting everything up how the Lord wants it.
Right.
But you know, we got to go through some things first.
Right.
And us refusing that mark, that's the main thing. The time we're living in, that's the main thing the Lord gonna require of us, man. Us believing in His name and His Son name, YAHAWASHI. Okay, holding on to, you know, the truth of us being Israelites and everything this book say, and refusing that CHIP, that CHIP. Okay, it's gonna come down to, do you believe or not? All right. So with that, you got anything else, bro?
No.
All right. Well, we pray y'all edified. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Bahasham.
Bahasham.
Rakah.
Rakah.
Wadash.
Wadash.
Double honor to all the apostles, all the bishops, great millstones, GMS. Peace, blessed, elect. Shalom.
Shalom.